Well, welcome to the channel, King of the Road. And check one of my views when I was going down the road on my way to California. Big accident. And after this little view, you will be taken to the next thought of the King of the Road.
They've been fighting for our rights. Recall them. Slashy, I say recall them. Let's recall them.
Yo, out there no nice on the eastbound, you know. See me I say? Big wreck on I-40 right now. Up on the flatbed, look how him nose steer, man. He was hauling a friggin' gas truck too. Up on him nose all mash up. Go them carry a flip over star. Yo, I'm bad accident, look on him front end. Front end right down there, so bad accident star. Bad accident, man. Let's go back. I-40 shut down star. What up, what up, what up? My family. Yeah, we're just checking in, you know. Come here, I tell you the truth. After the downtime, between getting the truck right and everything, we pick up a load, you know. Truck run good, drop in California. Then we grab our next one from North Carolina, North California. And I think it's 5, I want to say 5, I can't be 15, or 5. Up in a baker's field. Pick up the load there. Of course the truck will run good now, you know, so pick up the load there. And now we're on our way to McDowell, Georgia, which is right outside of Atlanta, the circle, but I say it's Atlanta too. But yeah, so you know, everything is good. Right now we're in a Little Rock, North Little Rock. So that was a good run, you know, from Bakersfield, California to McDowell is like over probably 2,200 miles. So the truck really gets to run the coast-to-coast stretch, what we used to do as a company driver. Like, you know, again, I tell you, I love coast-to-coast. You know, and if I continue running how I was running as a company and running this business as that, it should be okay, you know. So yeah, we're just doing a little reset where I was at because this load don't deliver till Friday 3 p.m. So I figure why run it so hard and going. I got here about Wednesday. Yeah, I could have got there for Thursday, but I'll be sitting there waiting. So I said, maybe just grab the 34-hour reset. I got time. You know, like I said, you know, you're never in a rush with this business out here. Because if you can't make money without rushing, you're wasting your time. You should be able to take your time and be prosperous. Like if you can't take your time and earn your living, you're really wasting your time again. Wasting a lot of energy, you know. So I like to run like that. You know, I've been running for a long time. So we know what it means to run hard or not run at all or cover miles. So those are not our focus, you know. My focus is a little bit different right now. It's all about building this business and watching it grow into something, you know. Something I could manipulate and brand and, you know, have a purpose with this entity, you know. That's, you know, what's the sense of starting something and can't flourish the entity, let it become something, you know, because the key is to influence, you know, as I tell anybody, you know, like, you know, to have an impact in this world, you have to influence. can you change the direction of the people to a more prosperous, productive way? That's the key, you know. You came to elevate, you know, not to make the same type of running, but to make it better, to improve it, you know, to have a purpose. Yeah, so like I said, I'm down right now in Little Rock, Arkansas. Just grabbing this little reset, push out in the morning, get over there in McDowell, you know, and drop off the load. That was my third load, you know, because right now I'm on my third load. Because, you know, I count the first one a load because it didn't make it all the way, but I made it halfway to say another driver picked it up. So that was one. And then we had the two from out of Texas to California, which was successful, drop it. And then we had the third one, which we on right now. And I was thinking about going to the home terminal. So, because, you know, when you join this lease, you got 2,500 miles to report any pre-existing repairs. And then you have 30 days to get to a terminal to fix all that stuff. So it don't basically fault on you for not observing your truck, being aware of your truck, to give it to the people to let them know that, okay, these need fixing before that little grace period of warranty runs out. So we're within all of that. So I figure I'll run it down to the terminal. But as looking at my clock and 30 days, I got more time. I figure I would run two more loads out of Georgia, probably another 1,500 miles out, another 15 miles in, then go to my home terminal, which is in Florida. You know, I say Lakeland, Florida. Yeah, gotta smile, man. I think Florida is a beautiful place, man. I think if you're not living in Florida, I mean, it's okay, but it's paradise, man, you know, compared to everywhere else. The weather, the beaches, you know, if you're a person that like the beaches, like, you know, I was born in Jamaica, so I'm already familiar with that type of life and liberty and great weather. So coming to Florida is like, damn, I remember when I was a child, you know, it reminded me of when I was a child young, you know, being in a beautiful tropical environment. So yeah, you know, so go home, get that done, get the rest of my stuff on my truck, like my toolbox, my blanket, because, you know, coming back out is going to be all about winter time now. You know, we got to get winter going. And I want to bring out my slow cooker and my blender and my juicer, because like I said, you know, I'm trying to go all natural comes January. So I figure I got a few more months to write out those things that I do enjoy and desire, you know, like cooking soup, cooking food, or juicing a fruit, or juicing, you know, blending up a smoothie. You know, I want to do those things for the remainder of the year before January we go head on again, you know, just eating natural as possible, you know. And that's about it. But other than that, man, it's been going smooth. You know, I got a call from, you know, the accountant that I'm working with. They gave me how to basically familiarize how to scan my receipts so I can keep my bookkeeping and my profit and loss statements and stuff. So I'll be learning all of that too, you know, working with a company called ATBS. You know, they're all about, you know, profit, you know, keeping your files and, you know, helping you with your tax returns. So that's going to be an eye-opener for me, because I mean, I started reading my book on tax saving tips and corporation books. So just be able to share back some of those opinions that I heard with the book to, you know, make sure they're accurate and they're right, and learning, you know, because again, it's I'm an intern, you know, I'm on entry level and learning without a high overhead or high expense. So it's not really costing me much, but I say time. That's all it's costing me. It's not costing me money. It's costing me time. Plus, I'm making something. So that's the key, you know, and those things. You got to be making something. I just want to touch a little thing too, you know, like, you know, coming out here as a driver, you don't want to be in the type that always looking for the next company or the next person to work with. All the companies are the same. You got to figure out what you want to learn and what you want to do, because again, it's about you. If you don't know what you want in this trucking business, then it's going to be a very difficult road. But the faster you know what you want, is the fastest that you could stay with one company and grow, you know? You don't want to be like these guys that's coming out here and jumping around from this company chasing paycheck. Like, you coming around chasing money, already you lost. Because you'll never find a place where you're truly happy, because all that's really making you happy is the money you're making. Then when you don't make the money that you're actually making, now you're sad, you're upset, you're bitter with the world because things are not working out. Not when you're learning, man. You gotta learn first before you could set your price or set what you want to make. Because again, ain't nobody gonna pay you what you really want to be paid unless you're paying yourself. You understand? Get the drift? Like, you can't look for a high pay from somebody else. A high pay only comes from yourself. You're the only person that's going to reward yourself to the worth that you really deserve, you know? So don't be one of those people that's jumping around from company to company. Learn the system. Learn as much as you can, then spread your wings and go get what you want in life. You know, but anyway, I just want to give you all a quick update, my family, because again, we're in this together, you know. God's in flesh, my royal people, God people, because, you know, rightfully I am the son of God. I defend my Father in truth, power, and glory. So anyone that's gonna understand or be for me has the same force coming after them. They know God is in them. They know God is spirit. And they are sons and daughters of this spirit, just like I am a son of the spirit that lives in me. Because that's God that lives in all of us. And the faster you know that, man, is the fastest we elevate. Even though it's not a race, or we're going to elevate a lot better than most generation, because we are aware of ourselves. We know the truth that lies in us. So you progress in life and make a better world. Come on, look at the disaster that happened the other day. The hurricane that hit Bahamas and ruined the island and destruction. Do you want to keep on seeing these destruction? Or you want to be a people that influence the world and influence the weather to be great weather? To be no disasters, no hurricanes, no snow. Yes, I said it, no snow. Because those people don't want to see no snow. Some people want to see beautiful weather every day. If it was up to me, sun will shine every day. Won't be no darkness. But anyway, that's no here or there. But yes, we got to come together, people, and be strong and mighty force in this time. Thank you for subscribing to King of the Road. And catch me on the highway. Pre-trip your truck, safety first. And you already know, King God Almighty the first.